For me, it's passion. When you meet people with passion, you have the passion for it.
The support that Newmont and everyone else has given us has helped a lot of students.
I knew I wanted to be an engineer, but I didn't necessarily know what type of engineer I wanted to be until we took our first field trip to some of the Newmont mines. We went to Twin Creeks in Phoenix. That just made it set right there on what I wanted to be.
It's a very strong partnership. It's what we need in the industry being taught to students in this very specific school.
Newmont's involvement with Mackay started back in the late 60s. It's been a very strategic and important relationship for Newmont and for Mackay. It's been a synergistic approach to taking advantage of the fact that we're in close proximity, obviously, to the large mining operations that make up northern Nevada.
The partnership between Newmont and between Mackay has been a strong partnership because it's been just that, a partnership. Not just Newmont giving funds to Mackay, not just Mackay graduating students that Newmont can employ, but really Newmont and Mackay working together to make sure that the curriculum that the students are learning matches what we need in the industry, to make sure that the research that the professors are working on is research that would benefit the industry, to allow students to come and actually work in and or even to see real active mines, to kind of put what they're learning in school into perspective, and also for us to get to meet those students and help kind of guide them through their years of school and make sure that they're shaped and molded in the way that we think is necessary for them to be successful in our industry.
You don't move the ore body, you move the topography.
We were enhancing our experience at Mackay in terms of helping facilitate an improvement to their ventilation lab. They've actually renamed the ventilation lab the Newmont Ventilation Lab, and it now has aspects of improving underground ventilation, diesel particulate matter management through on-time or exact location ventilation, which we're implementing at our sites.
I possibly inherited the best ventilation lab in North America. In addition to this, thanks to Newmont, I upgraded various systems, including the ventilation on-demand system, which underwent a $50,000 upgrade. It's not only, upgrading the VOD system, but trying to help us to improve health and safety in underground mines. And Newmont is also generous, saying that if this diesel particulate unit works, we would be willing to give it to any operation. That is very generous because it's not only beneficial for Newmont employees, but for the mining community worldwide.
And the relationship isn't just a financial one. There's other aspects where we have actually ground engagement, if you will, where we send professionals from Newmont into the classroom to provide guest lecturing opportunities. We also facilitate their student services with participating in mock interviews, resume reviews, and just talking to students about how to prepare for the next step, i.e. getting a job out into industry. Evan Klaus, he was a student that we got to know through his involvement, again, as a freshman at Mackay, and we started to get to know him better as we had him on our internship program.
When it came to going on field trips, that was really helpful right off the bat in those first classes, because when you're just talking vocabulary, simple things, a lot of it goes right over your head. When you're sitting in class and it's just in the book, it doesn't come to life as much. So you get out on the field trip, and you get to see where some of these terms are applied. You get to see people out there actually doing this stuff, and it starts to make a lot more sense. So when we're taking vent surveys in the hallway, you can actually picture yourself in the mine drift, whereas maybe before I wouldn't have.
That partnership that we've had with the university and being able to spearhead that and continue to foster and develop the hard work that's been put into that relationship was something that just meant a lot to me to be able to continue that.
Having someone that you can call a partner, having someone that you can call a collaborator rather than just someone who stops in and checks on things, but someone who actually gives us great advice, who's been part of the planning, who's been part of the delivery of our programs, has been absolutely remarkable for us. And the legacy of this will go on for a long time, and it's been fantastic.
There's a lot of pride in Newmont and in our industry, and especially here at Twin Creeks. Fantastic culture. Everybody seems happy to come to work, and you don't dread getting up on Monday morning to come out here and do your thing. I've really enjoyed Newmont's culture. I've really enjoyed the community at Newmont, even outside of work. On a Thursday night when you go get pizza with your coworkers, or when you're going to go out on a Saturday and go pick up road trash to help the community. Whatever it may be, Newmont's got a community here at work. Newmont's got a community right there back at home. We are the community.